Like, oh hey, haven't seen you since last meetup, how you doing, how are the kids? Like, one day, for seemingly no reason, one of the nuns meowed to another, to which that nun meowed back. And then they went and did it to another one, and it got to the point where the entire monastery exclusively communicated through meows. Like, any moment now, they're gonna rip out each other's throat. After not being seen for some while, they were both found next to a river with their heads removed. Also, the heads were never found. Briefs, which I am wearing right now and will not show you for, again, obvious reasons. However, I can say they are comfortable. But she had the idea that they could take the drugs out of the medical bag in the back, and that while he's sleeping, they could all take turns plunging a little bit of it into him. Like a full-blown Senate murder of Caesar, like everyone stabs so that everyone's guilty thing. These microscopic nanobots that look like helicopters that are injected into people's bloodstreams, and at any moment will cause people to turn into a helicopter. Moving on. It's okay, sweetie, I totally get it. I think you're cute. Every forest as we know it is not a forest and simply the small sprouts or stems of what are really trees. Well, then what are really trees? No, move a little more to the right. A little more to the right. And then they push him off. And then whenever they get to land, they could be like, oh, there was a storm. A decade later, a timberman came in order to log the area, and the exact same thing happened. His body was found and his head was not. A Serbian porn star who claimed that she was roped by a giant spider. And Faye's like, we could all stab him and drug him at the same time. Literally throwing people into a hole so that they're not a problem to you anymore. Faye, you said that you hated Charles. And Faye was like, well, I said that because that day he stole some of my food, blah, blah, blah. And Charles is like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, it's just, like, he keeps trying to get them to fight each other. All the mountains that we see, from mountain ranges to plateaus, are the shaved off tops of trees, and the trees that grow up from them are just sort of like the grass sprouting out from its cracks.